Welcome to astrobix.com Vedic Astrology Webcasts. In this webcast, we will discuss some special patterns found in the palm. These other patterns have a special significance, and interpretation of these marks will depend on the exact nature of each pattern. We will talk about the general characteristics of the person as represented by these patterns. A triradius is considered most important pattern in the study of fingerprints, since the bearers of the triradius have a special kind of intensity or fire within them. They also have great turbulence within them. When several ridges flow together and meet to form a triangular pattern, this is the triradius. There are two types of triradii found in the palm, namely the digital triradius and the axial triradius. The triradii found at the base of each digit is also known as digital triradius. The bearers of this kind of triradius have inability to cope up with their adversities and enjoy life. They are always aware of the dark side of life. The triradius which is present at the center of the palm is known as the axial triradius. It indicates the possibility of some genetic heart disease, but it can be prevented by following a healthy and a stress-free lifestyle. The interdigital loop, which lies between the first and the second finger, is called the Raja loop. It is rarely found on a palm and signifies royal blood because it is usually found on the hands of natural leaders. This loop may appear on one or both the hands and always refers to the qualities of leadership. It often symbolizes rebel leaders who seize the power after a long and weary battle. If the loop appears on both the hands, the owner will enjoy the respect and cooperation of government officials. Such people do not yield to adversity, and they have an engaging magnetic personality, so that others follow them naturally. This mark indicates a particular goal connected with a serious hobby or other interest that dominates the native's life. When the loop is on the left hand only, the native never pursues his goal actively. He is satisfied in waiting for his or her chance to shine. If the loop is only on the right hand, the owner will work diligently towards the desired aim. When it occurs on both the hands, the person will display a driving ambition to pursue his or her goals. Any interest often begins as a hobby, but as time goes on, it consumes the owner more and more, and it becomes a passion ultimately. The loop of humor can be a small loop or a fairly large one. It can be often seen rambling and swirling under the third finger. Wherever it appears, it indicates a cheerful disposition and presence of sense of humor in a person. The larger the loop, the more humorous a person will be. Sometimes the loop has slightly square appearance. In this case, the bearer will not be noticed for his or her graceful and gentle nature. If the loop is found on both the hands, all these traits are enhanced. The loop of courage is a small and undistinguishable loop which enters the palm between the thumb and the first finger on the mount of Mars. It represents courageous or adventurous acts in some form or the other. A short loop suggests involvement of the native in an occasional outing into the local countryside or in an outdoor exercise like hiking, hill climbing, etc. The interest becomes more physical and more courageous when the palm goes more inside the loop. The loop of appreciation may be found under the thumb at the side of Mount of Venus. It shows an appreciation of music and rhythm in the native, although not necessarily realized. Another loop which is not always seen clearly may be noticed towards the middle of the Mount of Venus. It represents a preference for stringed instruments and orchestral music in the native. If there is a loop which enters from the angle of harmony, the native will usually have a good general music knowledge. Thank you for watching this webcast. Please visit astrobix.com for more free Vedic astrology.